Hi Cancer rising, suns and moons, welcome to your July prediction videos. And I apologize, I forgot my microphone, so you might hear some wind or some cars, but I will try to do my best to speak as loud as I can. Anyways, so we are starting the month with something very important. Jupiter in Leo and Mercury retrograding in Cancer. And the reason I'm mentioning it here is because these transits just started, and I'm not going to talk about them in this video because they started last month. Jupiter in Leo started the last day of June, so you might want to check the June videos to see what those transits will bring you, because they are bringing you something right now as you watch this video. Anyways, for this month I picked 4 events, and the first one is, this is so important for you. Last month Mercury turned retrograde in Cancer. Now we will have new moon in Cancer, and then Mercury direct in Cancer, so your sign is so affected by this. So new moon in Cancer is happening near Mercury retrograde, and it's happening on the 14th of July on the 21st degree, obviously in the first house. But if you are Cancer sun or moon, this will be a little bit different for you. But I always mention when it's related, if it's your rising, this is your health, appearance and approach to life, and overall the way your body reacts to whatever you do in the world. Mood, it can be mood, it can be physical kind of senses, physical experiences. If it's your sun, this is your goals in life, maybe a career, maybe whatever you do every day to fulfill yourself, to fulfill your goals, to be yourself. That's what you do, to be yourself. If it's your moon, that's ouch, because this is very sensitive for you. This is a very sensitive time for you, because this is obviously your feelings, could be your relationship, could be your domestic matters like at home, family matters and things like that. And this is new moon. The transit I'm speaking is new moon with retrograde Mercury. You can expect a new dynamic which is related to fixing those things that I just mentioned, depending on what it is in your chart, whether it's your first house, sun or moon. So I usually make this for risings just to be, as accurate as possible, because if you watch this for your sun, maybe you will not notice anything. So if it's your first house, you might start a new routine. Routine is the 6th house, but you might start doing something new that relates to your health and fixing it, making yourself feel better. So you can expect taking action in regards to your health. And new moon is not a very long lasting influence, so you might try something new, and it can work and have long lasting effects, but you will feel that you don't have so much interest in that to continue doing it. And like I said, the sun is about your own life goals, maybe a career. A lot of people fulfill themselves through career, that's why I'm saying if it's your moon, maybe relationship or maybe family matters, home matters. Okay, so the next event is Mercury turning direct on the 24th of July, and I believe it's happening on the 16th degree. 16th degree, and again in the first house. So finally you have that emotional sort of stillness slowly it's approaching. You might not feel like, oh, finally everything is resolved and I'm happy. No, but you will feel like finally there are no problems and you can finally move forward with whatever was happening to you. Maybe some health issue that was like, you don't even know what it was. Maybe, especially because Mercury is neurons, maybe it relates to your nervous system. Maybe you experience some strange feelings, maybe more anxiety or, panic attacks, things like that. So maybe that is also easing. I would say it has to. Yeah, and because this is in Cancer, maybe whatever you feel, whatever you felt in your body, whatever reactions your body had, maybe this has something to do not just with your feelings in general, but maybe your family or maybe your mother. And finally, because Mercury is direct, you feel peace and also in communication with your family members or regarding real estate, property, things like that. Okay, the next one we have Saturn retrograde on the 26th of July on the 14th degree of Aries in the 10th house. So, I have a question for you. Did you feel like something is changing in your career ever since February? And do you feel like you were feeling like you're not appreciated, or maybe you don't have achievements and you feel stuck and you need to make a change? And the reason I'm asking is because now you will truly reflect on it. And maybe I'm asking it because now you will reflect on it. that was not planned, I swear. But anyways, reflecting on your career, on your achievements, what you want to do, what you want to become, who you want to be, and what you want to be known for. These questions can come to you really strongly in the end of July and also August and so on. And maybe you would decide to make some changes, fix something. I wouldn't say that it's like changing a career or anything like that unless you have other supportive transits. But this can make you perhaps prepare for a new start, reflect on what you want to do, or make some small changes that are possible for you to make. I don't think you're changing a career, but you can change maybe the tasks that you do. Maybe you would come to your supervisor and ask for something new. That can happen. So yeah. And this feeling that you have about this transit can cause a lot of impatience, like you need to do something about it. So this is a very impatient transit, but your Cancer ascendant, I think you're not so much overwhelmed by it, I guess. Yeah. Okay, the next one is full moon in Aquarius. In just a moment I will check where it's happening. On the 29th of July, so in the end of the month, on the 6th degree of Aquarius in the 8th house. 8th house. So far I was doing readings and everything was like simple, basic. Now we have 8th house. So interestingly, I would say, this is usually I would say this is some sort of secret coming in your relationship. Maybe your partner, I don't know, is acting strange, doing something that you don't like, that causes you to be suspicious about them. But no, here I will say this. There might be a friend that causes you these feelings especially because they act like they want to perhaps maybe they have something how to say, like they can appear egoistic or selfish, and they might want to exert power over you. This is like it sounds too extreme. It won't be that bad, but anyways, there can be some emotionally challenging situation with your friend. And yeah, because also it's a full moon, not only 8th house but also full moon, so a lot of emotionality, and also you will feel that this friend is very detached and cold, and you will need to find a way how to make this friend less selfish, how to find the middle ground and compromises, because this is when two egos come into clash. That's how I would interpret this. And also could be some sort of secret about your friend, or your friend tells you a secret and maybe you're happy or maybe you're unhappy about the secret, because it can just be a secret, not necessarily something bad. Okay. Oh yes, how could I not think of this? Your partner could have a friend that you're suspicious about, and that's where this intensity can come. Oh my god, I'm doing some Indian moves. Anyways, too much of Instagram reels. So yeah, thank you for watching. I think this will be all. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe, please hit the like, please hit anything, just not me. And write a comment if you want to say something. And see you next time in August.